I packed my cameras and some hot chocolate and scraped the frost-covered windows on my car. I set out to find the comet with a weird name, C/2022 E3 ZTF, the one with the green tail. I don't really have the right equipment to capture it, so I was only hoping to catch a green smudge on the star carpet. And if the smudge was big enough, I could make a time-lapse video. Before I left, I checked Stellarium to see where the comet would appear in the night sky. I knew of a lake that would be a nice location with a view to the north. The comet would be somewhere under the pole star. When I arrived there and stepped out of the car, I started looking for a green dot to the north. As my eyes were adjusting to the darkness, I set up the camera and snapped a few pictures, trying to find the comet. I didn't. So instead I took some pictures of the night sky with some trees in the foreground. The sounds of the night kept spooking me, but I enjoyed it. I wish I knew what animal was screaming out in the night. The sound that startled me the most sounded like a laser gun. I jumped and stared out in the dark and realized it was the ice cracking on the lake, a sound I regret not having recorded. The interesting thing with shooting in RAW with long shutter speeds is that you can brighten up very dark images without destroying them, like this photo. It was really dark outside, but because of the shutter speed and RAW editing, it looks like daytime in a different dimension. Instead of being disappointed not finding that damn comet, I simply replanned my evening and loaded up another program in my mind. I clicked the quit button on the Find the Comet plan and loaded up yet another night with nighttime photography instead. So in the end I wasn't disappointed, but rather inspired to shoot some stars and also plan for a longer night making time-lapses later on. So I spent a couple of hours planning for a comet time-lapse, but ended up watching the night sky, in awe of the world up there but also of the sounds of the night around me. Not a bad evening after all. And I hope to soon be making a time-lapse too. Might end up returning home with a comet instead.